I'm not going to lead up to any point on this. I'm just going to give you my thoughts on something about how leaders, people who claim that they're leaders or want to be leaders or they're leaders of positions, get so far out of touch with everybody that sometimes they make these statements that are so insane. They're so far out there, and you're like, really? Are you that far gone? I saw a tweet from Vivek where he said that the number one problem facing America in 50 years is the educational system because China, blah, blah, blah. Are you seriously that far out of touch with what Americans are dealing with right now in their own country? That, like seriously? What children in 50 years? What children are you talking about? Because birth rates are declining. In fact, they're bottoming out now. In fact, I just saw Unusual Whales commented, they pointed out that I guess that U.S. birth rate is hitting all-time lows. Yeah, because people are broke. You've destroyed the economy. People like you have borrowed and spent and hypothecated so many dollars that the currency's worthless, and then imported a bunch of people from other countries to destroy the wages. Are you seriously that far gone? If I were debating you, there would be a smoldering fucking crater where you once stood. I don't even need notes. I mean, this is just objective reality. This just comes from living in the real fucking world. Are you serious with statements like that? And you expect people to want to vote for you? If you're voting for Republicans or Democrats at this point, I think you're out of your fucking mind. And I mean any of them categorically, including Thomas Massie. He needs to get rid of the R after his name and just say, you know what, I'm done with the parties. This isn't even a political discussion. I mean, this is just fucking reality. This is what people deal with every day. The number one issue, I think if you ask the average American what their number one issue is, how they're going to pay their fucking bills next month. Are they going to have a job next month? I think if you ask people those questions, anybody under the age of 55, that's what they would be concerned with. Concerned with gas prices. They're concerned with okay, well, gosh, how am I going to be able to afford a house? Talk to young people, ask them what they think. Many of them are, the reason they're doom scrolling, it's just the word doom. They're looking into the void and going, wow, there is nothing here for us. Because, well, you've basically taken it all. You've stolen it all. You printed the money to worthlessness, you destroyed the economy, and what that didn't do, you shipped it overseas to other countries to maintain these ridiculous profits that were unsustainable in the first place, and now you have a failing demographics in 100 countries. There's not enough buyers in the back end to support any of this shit. And rather than take the L, no, let's just keep propping this up and making it all this fake shit. Keep importing a bunch of incompetent people that do illegal U-turns. Unaliving 3 on the Florida Turnpike. You people, look, you do whatever the hell you want out there, Americans. You just believe whatever the fuck you want to do. But, dude, I think it's time that people really just, come on, dude. It's time to be an adult and realize what the hell is going on. And all of these leaders, from the orange man down, these people are completely fucking detached from reality. This is what tends to happen, by the way, historically. I don't want to get into it too much teaching, but historically, this is what happens. When the so-called ruling elite gets so full of themselves, they start to see themselves as basically God. And they start to act like it. And they say, see, look, we're doing all this great stuff for the people. No, you're really not. You're doing stuff that works for you and a handful of cronies, ass-licking sycophants. It's working for them. It isn't working for everybody else. Everybody else is going, dude, we want to have a real currency that you can't keep printing to worthlessness and that you can't keep stealing back through inflation. That's what that means.